Hey guys, so I did a push video a little bit ago, and I realized that the sound quality was terrible. You couldn't hear anything I was saying, and the lighting was pretty bad too. So I'm gonna just go through that workout again, really quick. Just go through the exercises, explain what I'm doing. And this time, hopefully, you'll be able to hear me. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and here we go. All right, guys. First exercise. I'm wearing these stupid gloves because the dumbbells at my house are pretty makeshift. They are 60 pounds each, so that's pretty good, but my knuckles get pretty jammed up. So anyway, first exercise is the flat dumbbell press. If I was at the gym, today would be a strength push day as opposed to just a pure hypertrophy day. So I would be doing a bench press normally instead of this dumbbell variation of the chest press. I'd be doing the bench press for strength to get that, to get that strength in, that strength rep range, hit those fast twitch fibers. But since I'm at home, we'll be hitting just the flat dumbbell press, which is fine. I really like the dumbbell press. You can isolate the chest, actually focus on the chest moving the exercise more. You get a better range of motion out of the dumbbell press. So anyway, here we go. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps, 10 to 12 reps, whatever I can get. So here we go. Now I'm going to be moving a little slower, try to keep the negative movement a little slower because the weight's a little bit lighter than I usually use at the gym. So I'm really focusing on slow negative movement right there to not rush through it, to get a good pump. Okay. So like I said, first set, do 2 more sets. I would usually either up the weight the second or last set just to pyramid up a little bit, or just keep it the same. Depends on how I feel. But first exercise, flat dumbbell press, like I said, 3 sets. And after that, we'll be moving on to the dumbbell overhead press. I'm gonna do my overhead press second in my exercise today. Alright guys, like I said, we're gonna do a dumbbell overhead press next. Exercise number 2. I'm doing a dumbbell overhead press, second in this workout because my shoulders are lagging back a little bit compared to like my chest and my back and my arms. So I'm gonna do the overhead press second. Usually in one of my push workouts, instead of doing like 2 chests and then the overhead press and then whatever else. So I'm doing this second, and that's why. So here we go, dumbbell overhead press coming up. So last week I was using, or last time I did this workout, yesterday, I was using 50 or 55, I think, in the video where you couldn't hear what I was saying. So today, going a bit lighter, because my shoulders are feeling it right now, and like I said, I definitely would not recommend doing this. I'm not doing an actual full workout again, because that would be ridiculous. Just doing the exercises that I did over again for you guys, just so you can actually hear me this time. And so that was set number 1. I noticed the camera was a bit low, so I'll do a second set real quick, and we'll move on. Alright guys, here we go. Set number 2. Hopefully you can see me a little better this time. Alright, here we go. Remember, proper form is like the main thing. Leave your ego at the door. You know, use a weight you can manage. Good, solid reps out of. Focus on the body part that you're supposed to be working. Sorry about the phone, guys. Alright, holy crap. Like I said, form is key. Yeah, mind-muscle connection, focus on the body part that the exercise is working out. In this case, shoulders, buddy. Alright, here we go. Like I said, I usually at the gym would use, I don't know, like a 50, 55, 60 over the dumbbell overhead press right now. But like I said, I did a workout, a push workout, so I'm just kind of using a lighter weight. I think it's like 35 or something. And even right now, it's feeling. Get to the other workout. Let's see. I only come down so far, like here, doing parallel. And I push, I squeeze up here, let it down, control it. Push it back up. One more. Let it down, control it. Back up, squeeze. Okay. So, guys, the really important thing is the negative movement, or the downward movement, is just as important as the upward movement in any exercise. Curl, you know, obviously squeeze through the exercise. You're gonna curl, squeeze through to the top, you know. But when you're letting it down, control that, because that's actually tearing the muscle up more. That's the point when the muscle is put under the most pressure, is on the negative, or the eccentric part of the movement, the downward movement. So think about that. Think about that while you're working out. And we're moving on to, I guess, the incline dumbbell fly. I don't want to do 2 presses again, so we'll do a fly. And see you back here in a second, bud. Alright guys, here we go. Flat, or incline, sorry. Dumbbell fly. Alright. Now, I usually use a cable fly variation for my pec fly movement, just because it's easier on the shoulders. I think that the incline dumbbell fly is great. It's a great movement for the pecs, and to be honest, if you do them right, you can really put the focus of the movement on the pecs instead of you know, the front delts and the arms. If you use a weight that you can do that with. So once again, guys, leave your ego at the door. You know, if you're building muscle, if your goal is building muscle, focus on controlling the movement, the mind, muscle connection, okay? All right. All right, guys. Next exercise I'm going to be doing, is we'll do some isolation movements. We'll start out with the dumbbell front raise. Maybe superset it with a lateral raise. I think I did that on that first video. So we'll probably just go through that exercise again. Like I said, fairly simple. I'm sure a lot of you have done it already, and if you haven't, that's cool too. Very simple, you know. Like I said, it's a shoulder exercise, you know, so it's gonna be mostly focused on the front, the shoulder, and the side, the lateral, the sides, and then the anterior delt, or the front delt, is what we're gonna be focusing on. So we're gonna get going with that. Okay. Alright guys, gonna do the front dumbbell raises with side delt raises, using a lighter weight than usual. I think this is like, comes out to like 18 pounds or something weird. So here we go, superset coming up. I'm gonna just move a little bit slower because this weight is pretty light. Now, I'm coming straight up because I feel like it hits my front delt a little bit better than when I come up like that or sideways. I feel like that is incorporating my lateral head as well as the front delt, which is fine. I guess you can do it either way. Like I said, a lot of things with lifting as far as the types of exercises you do and why you do them differs from person to person. It's all about personal preference, but I'm gonna go to the front actually. I think it's more comfortable and I can squeeze that muscle a lot better. I am not even counting, so we'll just cut it here coming up and then we'll go to the lateral raises. So just take a breath, get it stretched, and here we go. Now, I'm not coming up that high because once your wrists or your hands or whatever come above the plane of your shoulders, your traps get activated. And trying to isolate as much as I possibly can. So, I usually do three sets, you know, like 10 to 12, even 15 reps. Just depends on how I'm feeling, how far I want to push it. I usually train when I'm training, you know, going to failure, you know, is good. I mean, it's fine. Just make sure that you're doing it with proper form all the way through. You know, you don't want to be busting out the last 2 or 3 reps and you're jerking your whole body to get those dumbbells up. You're going to be coming off your heels doing the lateral raises just to get those extra 3 reps. Do it with good form. And, you know, you go to failure a lot if you want to. I wouldn't try to do it every single set, every single exercise all the time. But, I mean, pushing yourself is the point. So, keep that in mind. But, yeah, proper form. And that goes, again, leave your ego at the door. Use a weight that you can do proper form with so you can go to failure while working out the muscle you're trying to work out. That's the whole point. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, we usually do tricep raises on a push day because that's one of the muscles that you use to push. But my triceps are actually burnt pretty good from yesterday, and I don't really feel like pushing them anymore. They need to heal. So yeah, but like I said in my last video, you know, tricep rope cable extensions where you're pushing down. You know, dumbbell behind the head extensions. If you're on a bench, a little makeshift bench here, say you're I'm almost parallel, but the tricep dumbbell kickbacks. Those are really good too. So yeah, any tricep move where you can isolate your triceps, close grip bench press works great too. If you want to add some more pounds to it, even dips or weighted dips, they can be really good for your triceps. And lean forward a little bit, and it's an excellent chest movement too. I like to incorporate that a lot in my push days. But anyway, that's it, guys. So this is a remake of my first push A workout because the last video sucked. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.